When you think about the internet, you might picture a cloud or satellites, but that's mostly a myth.
The internet isn't floating above us. It's a physical network, mostly hidden beneath the ocean. Over 99% of international data travels through undersea cables, not the air.
These cables are the real arteries of the internet, carrying everything from emails to video calls. The cloud is actually massive data centers on land, all linked by these submarine cables.
The magic of our digital age happens in the dark, high-pressure world of the deep sea.
We rarely think about the thousands of miles of armored cable that make instant communication possible.
Understanding this network reveals the internet as a monumental feat of engineering.
This is the story of the secret world of undersea cables, the true heart of our connected lives. Imagine a world map, not with borders, but with glowing lines. Over 550 active and planned submarine cable systems.
That's 1.3 million kilometers of cable, enough to circle the Earth more than 30 times. These cables follow the routes of global trade and communication, connecting major hubs like New York, London, and Tokyo.
The Atlantic is a superhighway of data, with thick bundles linking North America and Europe.
The Pacific is just as busy, bridging Asia and the Americas. Each cable is a massive project, costing hundreds of millions and taking years to deploy.
Specialized ships lay these cables, sometimes at depths deeper than Mount Everest is tall.
The result is a resilient global mesh, constantly expanding as tech giants like Google and Amazon lay new routes.
This hidden web is the backbone of our interconnected world.
The story of undersea cables began with the telegraph in the 1800s.
After many failures, the first successful transatlantic cable was laid in 1858, connecting Ireland and Newfoundland.
That cable was fragile and slow. A single message could take hours, and the cable failed after weeks.
But the dream survived. By 1866, a more durable cable ushered in a new era of global connection.
Over the next century, technology improved. Telephone calls joined telegraph messages, but cables were still limited.
The breakthrough came in the 1980s with fiber optic technology, sending light through glass instead of electricity through copper.
The first transatlantic fiber optic cable, TAT-8, went live in 1988, carrying 40,000 calls at once.
This leap made the modern internet possible.
From dots and dashes to the speed of light, undersea cables are the story of our quest to conquer distance.
They're the invisible threads that connect our world.
A modern undersea cable looks simple, about the size of a garden hose, but it's a marvel of engineering.
At its core are hair-thin glass fibers, carrying data as pulses of light. These fibers are protected by layers of jelly, plastic, steel, copper, and tough insulation.
In deep water, that's enough. Near shore, extra steel armor protects against fishing nets and anchors.
A single fiber pair can carry terabits per second. Millions of calls or HD movies at once. Data travels at 2/3 the speed of light in glass, crossing oceans in milliseconds.
To keep signals strong, repeaters, optical amplifiers, are placed every 70 to 100 kilometers along the cable.
These repeaters, powered by high-voltage current, are the silent heroes keeping the world connected.
This technology enables the real-time, data-rich experiences we take for granted.
It's the light beneath the waves that powers our digital lives.
Many think satellites move most internet traffic, but undersea cables win by a landslide.
The key is latency. Satellite signals travel 36,000 kilometers up and down, causing delays.
Fiber optic cables take a direct route. New York to London is just 6,500 kilometers, with latency 20 times lower than satellites.
Cables also have far greater capacity. A single new cable can carry more data than all communication satellites combined.
As our appetite for data grows, only fiber optic cables can keep up. Satellites are vital for remote areas, ships and planes, but they're the exception.
For most of us, undersea cables are the real bridge to the global internet.
They're the backbone of our digital world, hidden beneath the waves.
The race for data supremacy is won at the bottom of the sea.
Laying a cable on the ocean floor is a monumental challenge. The deep sea is hostile and unpredictable.
Specialized ships use sonar to plot safe routes, avoiding rugged terrain and underwater volcanoes.
Once laid, cables face threats, especially near shore, where anchors and fishing gear cause most damage.
To protect them, cables in shallow water are buried in trenches using underwater plows.
Even sharks have bitten cables, possibly attracted by electromagnetic fields, so extra tough sheathing is used in some areas.
Beyond nature, geopolitics complicates things. Cables cross borders and require permits from every country they touch.
Cables are now strategic assets, with concerns about espionage and sabotage.
Protecting these vital arteries is a constant challenge.
Every cable is a lifeline, connecting millions and powering economies.
The world's digital future depends on these hidden threads.
Every time you use the internet, you rely on this hidden network.
A morning message to a friend abroad travels as pulses of light across the ocean floor in seconds.
A video call's data races from your device through local networks into a cable and emerges continents away, all in a blink.
Even a simple web search sends your request through these cables to distant data centers and back in milliseconds.
This speed and reliability are only possible because of the submarine cable network.
These cables are the invisible engine of the knowledge economy.
Next time you're online, imagine your data's journey through the silent darkness beneath the sea.
These unseen cables are more than infrastructure. They're the threads weaving our world together.
They connect billions, power economies, and carry our shared culture.
The internet may feel like a cloud, but its heart beats deep beneath the waves.